Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I have this summer party makeup look that's going on today, and I have tried to use only one palette for my eyeshadow and highlight routine, just to kind of keep it simple and stuff, and it's pretty easy and super quick. So except for the base, I think everything else is pretty quick and easy to do. So first off, I'm starting off with a moisturized face, but because it is summer, we're gonna wear some SPF, and I'm using my Nutrogena SPF 50 Sunblock Lotion. I'm just gonna apply that all over my face with my clean hands, and I'm just gonna wait for a second or so to let my skin absorb that. And then I'm mixing my primer foundations together today, and I'm using my Face of Australia Face Base Primer and then a Maybelline Superstay foundation along with the Covergirl foundation. The reason why I'm mixing foundations is because one is too dark, the other one's a little bit light. So I'm kind of mixing the two, and they're both very long wearing. So that's why I decided to choose all these things that will really stay put and not go anywhere in the summer heat. So I'm just applying this all over my face to begin with, and I'm just placing color because this particular brush, which is by Clinique, leaves a streaky finish. So all I'm doing is I'm just painting that all over my face, and then I'm going to take my flat top stippling brush. I'm just going to buff the foundation into my skin and just make sure that it looks nice and even and fully covered. Don't forget to blend it down the neck along your hairline and also around your ears, because you don't want it to look as if you're wearing a mask. Next up, I'm going to take this concealer palette, and I'm going to use this salmon color concealer for my under eye circles. I'm using the same foundation brush that I used earlier, and I'm also going to use the same stippling brush to blend everything out. I'm going to use this concealer around my mouth area as well, because I do have some discoloration there, and this particular shade tends to cancel out the purpley shadows. So now I'm taking this lighter color concealer, and I'm using the e.l.f. angled contour brush, and I'm just going to pick that up and place it around my under eyes to brighten them up. And I'm just using this brush to place the concealer. I'm going to use the foundation brush to buff everything in, the flat top one. So I'm also applying the concealer along the high points of my face, so basically my nose, forehead area, chin, also my cupid's bow, and I'm just going to buff everything in with the foundation brush that I used earlier. Next, I'm going to take in a darker shade along with the same e.l.f. contoured brush, and I'm going to carve out my cheekbones, and I'm going to use the same brush to sort of blend it in as well, and I'm going to follow this up by contouring my nose area as well. Now this is a little bit tricky and needs practice, so you have to be really patient and really take your time doing this step, because otherwise it can look a little crooked and stuff. So this for me also is something that I take my time with to sort of make sure that it's perfect, or you know, to my liking. And I just went in with the lighter concealer again, just to sort of highlight the center of the nose again. Then I'm taking my e.l.f. HD powder, and I'm actually going to bake with this today. And I'm also going to apply this all on my face to kind of give it an airbrushed effect. And I'm using the Sonia Kashuk stippling brush to apply the powder. So I'm going in with the tapered pointed brush, and I'm just going to use that to bake today, using the same e.l.f. HD powder like I said earlier. And I preferred not to bake for so long, so I only waited about 15 to 20 seconds and I took the powder off. Next I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution palette in Golden Sugar, and I'm using an angled e.l.f. blush brush, and I'm just going to apply the powder, contour around the hollows, wherever I want shadow basically, so in the hollows of my cheeks, forehead, temples, and around my jawline, around my nose, etc. Then I'm taking the lighter shade over there, and I'm going to use a smaller brush to highlight my face. This is a golden, a really nice golden color highlight. So this will give you like a sun-kissed look. It's really pretty and reflects beautifully in the sun. So because it wasn't picking up so much, I just kept adding on, and then I realized that was too much, but it looked really nice. So next I'm going in with my Ulta Blush and using my e.l.f. stippling brush. And then I'm going to blend everything together, just so that it kind of looks seamless. Next I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to really skip through this because it's pretty basic, plus it's very personal in the sense that everybody's likings and the way they do their brows is different. But if you'd like to see a detailed video, then please do leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to make you one. I'm using a clear gel to set my brows in place, and I'm using this one palette as my eyeshadow, and I'm using that shade, which is like a really nice golden color, and just placing that with a flat shader brush. And now I'm going in with the contour color and just putting that in the crease and just blending out any harsh edges. That's basically it for our eyeshadow today, because I just wanted to make a really simple look using just one palette for contour and stuff like that, just so that if you are not, packing a lot of stuff, if you're on vacation and stuff, you can pretty much make do with one palette. And this one is pretty versatile. It has a lot of things, a lot of shadows that you can use for various reasons. So yeah. And then I went in with my Colossal eyeliner in black, and I'm just gonna smoke it out with this shadow from L'Oreal. I'm just gonna blend until I'm happy with the turnout. And for today's look, I'm not actually smoking out my lower lash line because I want a really clean look. Plus, if I'm sweating and stuff, I do not want any smudges anywhere, so I kept my lower lash line pretty nude. I did not even wear any mascara because, like I said, I do not want any smudging anywhere, so yeah. And then I am adding the color back just in case I lost any intensity in blending. The color is so pretty. So pretty. I'm going to use that shade as my highlight. And then I'm going to use a silvery shadow from the same palette for my inner corner. I tried to use that shade and it didn't show up, so I decided to switch the brush and the shadow. Just placing that in the inner corner. And then I went in with my Clinique High Impact Mascara and I put several coats of this to my liking. Now you can opt in for a waterproof mascara. My favorite one is the Maybelline Volume Express Waterproof Mascara. But for today I just decided to use this because this gives you a really nice lengthening of lashes. After that, I just finished up with Pink Perfect lipstick. I wanted a little bit of a glossy look today, so I decided to go with Moisturising lipstick, and this is by Sally Hansen. And I'm just using this to line my lips along with filling them in. So yeah, here's the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and if you did, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. And please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in once again, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!